So at the Rennie Center, we care about both the blue, the green, and I guess also the energy is a huge focus of ours. Under our energy program, Local Power, we have a lot of projects and things that we're thinking about. So our first project is the Community Solar Project.
The community solar is actually, we are presently identifying different large roofs for people to, we're talking with building owners. So what we're trying to do is get them to put solar on their roof. But the beauty is that regular people and people who maybe can't put solar, let's say on their building, let's say they live in an apartment or some sort of other multi-residential structure, they can actually buy in, almost become shareholders of that solar array. And then what will happen will the energy that's generated by that array will actually, they will get credited for it.
What kind of complements that then is to talk to community members, all Con Ed subscribers or anyone who pays an energy bill here in New York, whether you own a building or you rent, you can still be a subscriber.
So essentially, even if you don't have a roof that you can put solar on, you can buy into a renewable energy system in another location or right in your backyard. And that way you still get the benefit.
Along with that, one of the focus of that is trying to get access for all people to lower their costs and energy, specifically our low and moderate income communities.
And then the third component, of course, is that our trainees, ideally, is we're exploring getting them placed in those with those installers who are going to be working on those systems. So what we're kind of doing is closing the loop, right? We're creating a pipeline of installations while simultaneously training young people from the community to actually install the systems. So it's a really nice program.
My name's Brett Heilig. I'm the Vice President of Operations for Sunkeeper Solar. It's kind of a fancy way of saying I run the field crews. I've been doing solar since 2004. Spent a long time out there in the field. I like building, I like training people, I like solving problems, so it's been nice.
So today with the students, what we did is we did a bit of hands-on, right? We started that. Now, in the beginning, the first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, we were doing mostly theory. So a lot of work on the board, but we also took the solar panels out. We put multimeters on them to measure their volts, their amps. So they're beginning to get an understanding of how kind of the basic components work and also how the systems, different system types go together. Today, we were able to do really getting into kind of the nitty gritty of what they might be doing out in the field. So what we did is we focused on site assessment, and that's going to a home or a building and actually going on the roof or going into the yard and looking at the house and taking note of all the different components, like what the orientation of the roof is, how much light is it able to get, are there shading obstructions on the roof, a tree, a neighbor's house, whatever it might be. And this is all done through a lot of different ways. One is photography, you take photos of the site. The other would be just taking notes and measurements and getting everything. So what the students did is they were able to basically measure our barge here as if it was a roof. And then they went about calculating how many panels would actually fit on this roof if we were to actually put a system, or on the barge if we were actually to put a system on it. And so from there they were able to determine the number, and that actually was able to then determine how much power that array would generate.
You know, what I've seen is what's going on here at the Ready Center. Collaboration between industry and social entrepreneurship, nonprofit, trying to lift people up as well as get work done. You know, I think, I can't remember exactly what the phrase is, but, you know, they say that the carbon neutral future can't be built on the backs of the poor. You know, we're going to put a lot of subsidies out there, and we have to make sure that those subsidies are spread around evenly. I got an invitation from you guys to teach maybe a month, 2 months ago, and that's great. That's right up my alley. I love teaching. I'm really glad to see the students and get a chance to work with them. You know, I know one of the biggest problems facing the industry right now, and facing even the greater construction industry right now, is the lack of trained entry-level people.
So there are different positions within the field. You don't just have to be on the roof, is what we're basically trying to show, that there are other opportunities for different types of people.
As a way like to keep me occupied, focused, learning skills, keep me out the streets. And then I can also take it as being someone, like be a mentor or someone who want to make change and make a career out of myself Like every building wasn't powered back on after Hurricane Sandy for months. I went to school. At that time, I was in middle school at that time. No, I was in elementary at that time. With Solar and Red Hook, we could definitely face more environmental disasters head on rather than just run away. Hi, my name is Amir, and I am with the Ready Center here in Red Hook, Brooklyn.
And that's basically it.